Hi guys, I've got a new chair, spinning. Anyway, I'm Kaz and I own Live with Faith Coaching Services and I help clients to be their best version, also easily distracted by chairs. Today I'm doing a quick one, fingers crossed, on the 432 Hz versus the 440 Hz conspiracy theory. I might have to do part 2 to this because it took about 4 hours to upload a 16-minute video yesterday. And it's a little bit of a nightmare, so I'm going to try and keep them shorter and just do like part 2s if needs be. So because I don't understand music or history, I'm going to go at it from how I sort of understand it. So this is about frequency. It's about 432 Hz versus 440 Hz. Now all music that we listen to, everything kind of mainstream, is set at a hertz frequency, which is cycles per second, at 440 at the minute. It never used to be. It used to be, but this was more of a classical music thing. It used to be set at 432 hertz. And I know there's only like 8 differences per cycle, 8 cycles per second difference, or whatever that works out to be. But the studies as to what that means and the ramifications for humans are kind of massive. How I came across this is because through being a life coach, for years I've taught clients to listen to 432 Hz music. It's the miracle tone. It's music that kind of makes our brain wave states kind of more relaxed. It is thought to correspond to the Schumann resonance. It's thought to correspond to the Fibonacci sequence, the golden mean. It's just all over kind of good feeling tone of music. But because I just would specialize, like especially look for that specific type of music, and then it would have like waterfall sounds on, I didn't put 2 and 2 together as to why normal music wasn't toned to that like frequency. So I got clients to watch the 432 Hz stuff for years. It can help with depression, it can help with anxiety, it can help with meditation, it can help with loads of stuff, pain medication, pain control. And what they found is that if you put loads of like sand on a bass thing and then you play certain types of music, when you play the frequency of 440 Hz, the pattern that you get, so the vibration that it gives off makes the sand fall in a certain type of pattern. The pattern that a 440 Hertz experiment gives off is a scattered kind of not pretty, all over distorted sort of pattern. When you do the same experiment with 432 Hertz music, the pattern of the sand, because it's falling into the vibration, it just goes to this beautiful sort of geometric pattern, like a crystal or like a snowflake. And what that means is, as well, I know that's like, well, why has sand got anything to do with anything, Cars? Because sand, and it's just falling in that frequency. So they've done it with water crystals as well. Doctor and Moto, I'll link all of this below, all of the stuff I talk about, I'll link it below. He did stuff on water crystals, and it's the same type of thing. He got people to think negative thoughts at water crystals and to think positive thoughts at water crystals. He also played rock music. I think it was either plants or water or both. And like Mozart, which was set at a 432 frequency. And what they found in both is that the water crystals produce beautiful geometric snowflake patterns when either you're talking words of love, because it's a frequency, or when you're playing 432 Hz music. The patterns that gives off in water are beautiful, crystallized, gorgeous things that look like little snowflakes. If you play music with 440 Hz, the water crystals form kind of like distorted patterns, and the plants that they tested started not dying. I think they were kind of going away from the music and they weren't flourishing, whereas the plants that were listening to the 432 Hz music were kind of flourishing and they were growing towards the music rather than away from it. And while we're wondering, okay, what sand and water crystals and stuff got anything to do with humans? And again, 4 minutes in and I haven't even got to the point yet. It's because we're 70% water and all of us, because everything is energy. Frequency has a massive impact. If we can do that at water crystals, and we are 70% water, what is playing a frequency that distorts those water crystals? We're listening to that frequency on a daily basis as a set frequency pitch that all music, I think it's the A key, it's got to be tuned into. If that's making them water crystals really distorted and kind of ugly, what is that doing to our internal flow? What is it doing to the 70% of us that is water? And why is it tuned to that frequency? So I'm going to link all of these studies. The best one is The Sound Deception by, I can't pronounce his name, Edoardo Cassini. I'll link that in the actual description box. It's a really, really good one. I'm not going to go into the Nazi stuff, etc. But what I am going to say is that the studies, there's two camps of thinking, and it is the pro 432 Hz music and it is the against 440 Hz music. And the both are getting back to sort of the same idea, which is music played at a frequency tone of 432 Hz is a tone that is good for us as people. It's good for plants, it's good for water, it's good for animals. It makes us feel more relaxed, it makes us feel more at ease. There was a study done, I think it was in the 70s, where they played it at the tube station in London. They played classical 432 Hz music, and within 6 months I think the crime rate had gone down 30%, the attacks on staff had gone down 25%. These experiments, although anecdotal or however you want to describe them, are being done continually over and over again. But yeah, we're listening to a frequency band. So in the other camp, the people that have done studies on the 440, and apart from the music with the water crystals and with the plants, they've also found that this frequency causes agitation, it causes anxiety, it causes aggression, because it's a disharmonious frequency tone, and it doesn't correlate with the human tone, and so it can cause a whole array of issues. And it was set around about to that point in 1939. It got put through, and it got put through by somebody that was not necessarily as part of the opera kind of academy, because before this, all of the discrepancy was with the opera people about what kind of tone could be used and what sounded better with opera and what stretched the voice and what didn't. However, the person that was the biggest proponent of pushing through the change in frequency as a general set concept was a Nazi propaganda specialist, who was also high up in kind of them non-benevolent, occult, Freemasonic, possibly, groups, who had nothing to do with, by the way, any kind of opera background or anything. And after that, so that was proposed in 1939, and then I think it was from 1950 or something, every single across the board tone, the people recording that you hear on the radio, it's set to that frequency, the 440 Hz, rather than the 432 Hz. And there's people like Verdi and Pavarotti. You tell them no shit about music. They had extensively kind of promoted the use of the 432 Hz rather than the 440 Hz. And this was coming from actual experts in the field. And it was all kind of, all the evidence to say that it's better for your voice, that it promotes your heart chakra, it's in conjunction with the Fibonacci sequence, it's in conjunction with the Schumann resonance. All of that information has just totally been ignored, and there's no sort of really good argument as to why our music should be now still played at 440 Hz. And why is the person that pushed this through the hardest, why weren't they a member of the music community? Why were they a member of something that was not to do with that? So I'm going to link all of these links below so you can do your own research. I would recommend doing your own research and watching that Sound Deception video. It's about 19 minutes long, but it's amazing, and it's for people that know more about history and music than I do, you might find it interesting because it goes through the whole timeline of it all, from Vere to the propaganda man. Again, sorry if this video is all over the place. It's difficult trying to, again, explain, not abstract as such, but kind of abstract concepts, because you're talking about energy and frequency. It's hard to explain them in terms that is going to be, well, you take from it what you will. I express what I know to the best of my ability. And sorry if I get dates wrong and names wrong, but the essence of what I'm saying is that because we are energy, and I've taught energy for years, I know about the law of attraction, I know about energy, I know about frequency. This is frequency control. And that is very apparent to someone that before I even woke up and knew that the 432 hertz is a good frequency band to be listening to, and the 430 hertz is not. It's a good frequency band to listen to. So what can we do? Because I'm going to have to go. You can get apps for your phone. Obviously I don't have TV and I don't really do apps, but apparently you can get apps that will automatically change all of your music that you're listening into 432 hertz. It actually sounds a little bit better. Obviously I don't have a discerning type of ear, but it sounds a little bit less, I don't know, it just sounds nicer. But have a look for yourself. If you type in 432 hertz and then type your favourite song, chances are someone's already converted that over on YouTube. But the rest of the research I've done, I'll link in the description box below, because again, 11 odd minutes. Sorry. Any questions, ask me and I will attempt to point you in the right direction or explain it in my layman's terms as best I can. So thank you guys, and I hope you have an awesome day. See you later.